Welcome to episode 60 of our long-running Dusty Survival series. This episode we continue straight on from the previous and I crack on with spraying some fields. Oh, and some punk tries to steal my tractor. Welcome back everybody, 2:30 and we are literally kicking off right where we left off at the end of last episode. I'm just about to get some herbicide into this field here. Let me get myself spread out. Then I can get this underway. There's a little bit of tidying up to do and I need to head back up to the homestead as well, you know. Make sure this boom doesn't hit the trailer. Oh, that's good. Sprayer on. And we're off. Oh, that's a fantastic job done, and you can see all of the weeds burnt to a crisp, but our lovely sunflowers are healthy as can be. So I need to jump over and do field 22 just there, same again, and then I'm going to head up to the homestead. Field 22 has been sprayed. I did that off camera. I didn't feel like you needed to see all that again. It gets pretty boring after a while. But that is job done. I'm just going to park the Landini over here. Go around in circles at the moment. There we go. Because I want to head back over, jump into the combine. That's done with certainly for now. I'm going to take that back up to the main centre. Then I'm going to grab the truck because we've got a load of stuff to sell. And I think we're going to use our curtain side for the first time properly to get that stuff into the supermarket. It's about just gone 3 o'clock and the supermarket closes at 5. I've got to get there before 4 because that's when they stop taking sales. So lots to do. All aboard, engine on, and we're off. This whole baby needs a bit of a clean as well. And you know what, I realised that we don't actually have a power wash at the main centre, which is insane because that really is our hub nowadays and has been for a very long while. Righty-ho, there's the big truck and the big trailer. I best check there's nothing in it because I was hauling a lot of stuff the other day. No, I think we're good. I tend to leave the back open if it's empty. Yeah, I do like this vehicle. Engine on. Right, let's close the back. And we are out of here. So we want to get ourselves, what is it we're picking up? Planks. 52,000 units of planks. So a lot of those are going to be in the warehouse to the side of me, but we will have to pick some up en route. That's fine. That's why I wanted the big truck. So I best get these out of the warehouse then. 52 pallets. Wow. Yes, we definitely need the curtain side here. And that is insane. My goodness. That is an awful lot of planks. Okay, it's going to be forklift time. I think the little old forklift is in our barn over here. Not used it for a while, but this is what it's for. There she is. I think the little Manitou could do with an upgrade, and I think at some point, I think it's worth picking up a telescopic. We can attach all different things to the end of one of those, and that will be super useful. Right, which way do I want to attack this? Probably come in from the back. Ah, the boys have just dumped those there. Not the best of jobs, lads. Come on. Right, let's pick this one up. Pretty good there, I think. Do I want to stack on top and try and take multiples? I could. I will. I think I shall. Steady out. Right, I need to get myself aligned. Bust a move. Get in there. Get my forks forward. Not ideal. I think I've got it. Yes, there we go. Brushing along these other ones here. Right, okay. I'm happy with that. Start loading at the front and work our way back. There we go. That's how we do it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, leave that with me and I will have that done in 2 shakes of a dog's tail. Oh, last one. This last one here, and that little tiny bitty one there on the end. All steady. And I think I've got about 10 minutes to spare. That is to get the curtain on. Hold on, pay attention. Talking when I should be working. Get the curtain on. That's it. No, I've not got it. Come on, pay attention. Up. Forward. Lean, down, and reverse. There we go. Sorry, get the curtain closed, get in the truck and get it down to the supermarket in now 9 minutes. Right, let me get these strapped on. 1, 2, 3. Gosh, there's a lot in here. Gonna be a lot of weight. Anything that's left actually coming out of the mill, I'm going to leave because that can then ultimately go into the carpenter. So this we're going to sell, the rest can stay as it is. Goodness, these roundabouts are super tight. Now what I didn't think about is the space I've got for backing up. This is going to be a bit of a challenge. It's going to use all of my Euro Truck Simulator 2 skillage here to be able to get into this tighty space. Yeah, I'm swung the wrong way now, look. Okay, let me have a little bit of a think about this. I may have to back in off the main road. And that is exactly what I'm having to do. I'm not entirely sure if I've got the turning circle here. People, you may have to get back out of the way. Oh, God, mind that bush, mind that car. Can I swing around? See, I want to back up here, but people are coming right up my trumpet. That's so annoying. Forcing me to have to reverse around them because they are absolute idiots. Wait, do you want to get out of the way, son? I'm trying to back up here. Move on. Prat. Oh, it's all happening now. This black car's come out behind me. Oh my goodness. This is looking better. The roads are clear. Right, full swing round now to start whacking that in. There we go. Goodness me, that's tight. Well, let's get the side open. I think I'm just about in position. There's a few that have obviously offloaded automatically just in that process. Alright, let's back up. It's about as far as I can go. Oh, $134,000 bucks though, people. That's a huge amount of money. I think I've got 5 or 6 left. Yeah, there's a couple here. You can see. Yeah, okay, well, I'm going to try and just maybe shimmy these forward by hand, see if we can get those off as well. Might as well get them all sold. But I think we've absolutely realised the limit of using the curtain signer for this operation. It's too high, we can't get right far back, and so we're just missing the front. That's a real pain. Right, let me sort these out then. Right, that's shifted to the back as best as I can. I'm really not worried about making things even. Let's get things sold. It's another 40 grand. It was definitely worth doing. I've just had a look at the old statistics there, and we have made on planks this month $208,000 bucks. Just grab the truck here. Oh, this is tight. Get out the way, people. Can't you see him in a bloody great wagon? Yeah, just grab the truck because I want to fly by and pick up all the other pallets that are floating around. Just get everything into storage, and there was no way that I was going to do that in the curtain side. I think we already proved that that is just a bit cumbersome. Ah, the bar's looking good. Out of hours, so obviously it's shut at the minute, but happy days. That still turns a real tidy profit. First things first, I'm going to grab up the spare planks there and get them over to the old carpentry. Keep that chain fed, and then we'll go and pick up the bread and anything else which is kicking around. I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't more fries coming out of the potato factory. Okay, so that's a full load. There's one left. Could I have got that on? I swear I could have got that on the back, but that's fine. That can stay there for now. We'll just poodle over to the carpentry here. Get those planks unloaded. I wonder if there's been any more output. It's been a little while since we've been up here. Can't seem to load any more into the carpentry, and I've just realised it's because we are absolutely maxed out on planks right now. Just can't get any more in there. Desperately need to get some wood down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the planks that are on the back and go and sell them. Another 45,000. We're now pushing $685,000 bucks. Nice. Just going past Dusty's threads. Have a little peek in as we go past everyone. Yeah, there's 2 there. Well, they'll be prime for next month maybe, or was it the month after? Can't quite remember. Right, we're going to swing in here and pick up the bread. Miss that pedestrian. Yeah, she's alive, all good. There we go, 4 big crates of bread there. Let's get that on, and then we'll go pick up those last 2 pallets of clothes and chuck those in the warehouse as well. Oh, it smells nice. Lovely, lovely. Oh, there's always someone walking in the way. You got your jogging pants on, love. Why don't you go for a run? Or stop in here for a lovely Danish cake. Lovely. Well, there we go. Not bad at all. 16 boxes there. 2 pallets. That will sell for a packet. Happy days. Right, we'll get back to the warehouse then, get these loaded in. And then I think it's time to head up to the homestead and finish off the spraying of those 2 little fields. I just thought I'd wander down to the field here, pick up the Massey. Might as well get all that barley back up to the brewery at some point. As I say, it doesn't need to go in the mill. We've got plenty in there now, and that's going to generate flour, and that's great. That can keep our bread going. And it's such a lovely day. Nice to take a bit of a stroll while you can. Right, let's get this puppy going. But once I've dropped all this off, I will then head over down to the... Who's that? Someone's got a load of bales on. Don't recognise that. Is that the Landini? No, that can't be. That's my Landini. Some son of a bitch is in my Landini. That is as well. Right, I'm carrying weight, but I'm going to track this git down. Who the hell's nicked me tractor? It's some guy with a skinhead. Right, that is it. Yeah, oh my god, just check. Got a lot of weight on. Well, those do look familiar, those bales. Are those my wrapped? I think they are. Hold on a minute, and he's turning left. Oh, this might not be as suspect as I first thought. God, that made my heart jump, I must admit. Who is it? Look in the cab, who is it? Guy in a grey t-shirt and a skinhead. Right, let's go and have a word. Right, let's see what he's got to say for himself. Excuse us, mate, can you jump out the cab? What do you think you're doing in my tractor with a load of my bales? Who's told you to move all that lot?
Oh, YouTube guy, you really have me going there.
Dusty? My God!
You had no idea.
Dusty, honestly, I thought it was just some punk who'd stolen my tractor. What the hell do you look like?
Well, you know what these doctors and nurses are like. Always want to take care of y'all. But for some reason I got an adversity to hair. Damn well took off my locks, which I don't mind, I'm due for my annual haircut anyways. But took off my beard. I am a tash. Spend a lot of time working on my tash.
Dusty, that was a cracking tash. Oh my God, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be in hospital.
Well, clearly I ain't, YouTube guy. They gave me a clean bill of health. So I thought rather than just going straight back home and sitting on the sofa kinda lazy like, well, I thought I'd come down and give you a hand. And I know you said you were mowing and had a load of silage to shift, so thought I'd get on with it.
Oh, you absolute legend. It's so good to see you, mate. It really is. Oh, buddy, I have been struggling without you, I must admit.
Well, of course you have. You always gotta have your Dusty by your side. Not that you gotta worry about that anymore, but I'm here. I'm a bit sore and aching. Can't lift nothing with my left arm.
Well, listen, I'm pretty much wrapped up for the month. Everything's in hand. I was just about to do some spraying back at the homestead. If you just want to dump those over the road, why don't you come up and join me? Then we can finish up for the day, crack open a beer, and you can tell me a story.
Yeah, while I'm at it, I might try and grow some hair back. The worst thing is, it ain't just the hair I lost. Goddamn lost my leather jacket and my hat too. A man don't feel the same without his hat.
Dusty, you don't look the same. You look like a totally different person. But anyway, I'm just so glad to have you back. It's been weird.
Well, you know how I feel about all that soppy stuff. You head up back to the homestead and get the sprayer hitched up. I'll whack these bales down behind here, and I'll see you back up there in about 25 minutes.
Yes, Dusty's back with a plan. All right, mate. I'll see you up there in about half an hour. Gotta be honest, I almost crapped myself then. I honestly thought someone had nicked my tractor, but it was Dusty all along. I honestly didn't expect to see him for at least another month. Obviously he's healed up pretty well and the docs have chucked him out, which is great news for us. I just hope he is genuinely better, because long-term injuries can stick with you. Right, let's head up and get that spraying done. Well, I've just realised I've got the trailer on the back. Amongst all of that craziness, I completely forgot. Headed in the wrong direction. So I'm going to go tip that first, and then I'll be straight back up to the homestead. Really heavy getting up this hill. There's a lot of weight on the back here. Dawns on me that I've got vehicles and equipment all over the place. I guarantee Dusty will say something about that if I don't move things around before he sees it. Right, let's get over the pit. Right, tip. Well, my screen's saying I've still got a bit of weight on, which tells me that the brewery is actually full of barley and I've got a little bit left in the back of the trailer. Really need to find a place to store it. I don't want to necessarily put it into the mill, but you know what, if it's full, I may as well.
I noticed these grass bales earlier on when I was picking up the silage. Gotta assume this is for the sheep. Might as well load them on whilst I'm waiting for the YouTube guy.
I'm back at the homestead, and if you're looking in my rearview mirrors you will see I do still have the trailer on, and on my screen it does say that I still got weight on. I realised that actually the barley is probably perfect to come up to the chickens. We always struggle, and at the minute I think they're virtually low if not out on food, so this harvest is going to be a while, couple of months. We may as well stick in some barley and keep those little coopies happy. Let's go get the hopper grate open. There we go, we can tip straight in there. I don't know why this pile is here. I'm sure I could just scrape that up and chuck that in as well. There we go. I think that was a good move because they are not looking happy. They are not healthy because they went almost 4 or 5 weeks without any food. They're scratching around, but now they've got 400, nearly 5,000 litres of grain in there, so they are happy.
Well, the sheep are looking healthy, YouTube guy. I hope they ain't been giving you much trouble.
No, not at all, Dusty. They're absolutely fine. Happy as anything.
But how's the poultry doing?
Yeah, they're okay. Not quite as good, I must admit, because they just eat so much. I've just literally used the rest of the barley that I wanted to stick into the brewery, but actually it's full. Thought I'd bring it down here, chucked it in, so the chickens are now happy.
I don't think you give yourself enough credit, YouTube guy. I think you've done a pretty good job without me here.
Oh, cheers, Dusty. Well, I must admit, I've only been taught by the best.
So you mind if I jump in a mess and do some spraying?
No, not at all. I'm very happy, to be honest. I've done enough spraying today. But actually, Dusty, the skinny tyres are on the Landini.
Oh, crap. Yeah, you're right. Gonna take me a little while to get back in the rhythm of things here.
Thanks for helping us with those last 2 fills, Dusty. I think I've done enough spraying this month, to be honest.
Well, you're welcome, YouTube guy. Anytime. Gotta say, I'm real happy to be back home. And yeah, I'd say this place is my home.
Dusty, I love this place as well. It's so good to have you back. So let's grab a beer and maybe you can tell me your story.
You wanna know what happened that night back in No Man's Land? It ain't a pretty story, YouTube guy, and it certainly ain't something I'm proud of. I made a mistake. It's hard to admit it, but I did. I'm lucky to be alive. But if you're ready to strap in, then yeah, I'll tell you the story.